Hello and welcome, boys and girls. This is another Etherix low-cost production, and this is my wife Tabitha. And today I forced her to do with me a narrated drive video because a moment ago I finished more or less my FPV car that will be very soon the internet car that I was talking about. So as you can see, I can move the camera here, and we have a lot of mess in the room. And now I'm going to explain to my wife what I actually do, so that's like an interactive show, and you have to watch the camera. So, just a moment. So here we have the machine. Yeah, it's everything laying around. I connected it to the video goggles. There's the output that goes to the television, so I can see what I do. That is exactly the same that you can see in the video goggles. And here on the PC I'm actually recording it. There we have the camera, and here we have the machine itself. So it's actually putting it all in. There we have the antenna, there we have the camera, and now we are going to drive around the flat because outside we have very bad weather, and so I took this morning for doing this. And you can see my wife is totally emotion is the right word for that video. So yeah, here we go. Allora, so you can now do a commentary of what you think about your husband, who's doing these very nice things. And yeah, we are going to take a look in the flat. I have to get used to it because it is totally different to flying. So what we have here is a table, and I never realized that there are so much cables. Because
maybe because you never clean under the table.
I don't know. I'm not the wife, you know. That's the wife part, I think. So that's where we are sitting right now, and now we're going into another room. As I told, I have to get used to the driving. So there is my printer and the telephone. And there's the kitchen. And that is actually the deal. She was just coming for this video because there is everything. You see the stuff that I have to bring later on to, how you call it? The trash. It's all the trash that I have to bring away, and it was the deal. She will just do the video with me if I do that later on, running through the rain.
Right.
So yeah, that's actually our kitchen.
It's not just this.
What?
We have more.
We have more. I don't know where all this dirt is coming from. So yeah, so there's the floor, and you see I have to jump down there with the car. It's not actually a big problem. And here we have to go up. So that's another floor, conditioner and the heater. In front of us,
fish eye.
Yeah, we have the fish eye effect. It's very nice. We have the bathroom. I tried to open the door with the car, so that's the bathroom. Out of a very different perspective. So you see, beside of the living room where we are, the flat is very clean because my wife told, yeah, now it looks so dirty and you're going to show that on the internet. But it's actually just me who makes that. So yeah, here we have the sleeping room. I like this effect. Looks very interesting, this fish eye.
I want to have the fish eye.
So I'm going to take a look. Cleaner and all that. And the plan is actually that this car will be driven very soon via the internet. So well, today we have not the best weather. Oops, I'm hanging on the bed, and I just finished the car in general, and somehow I messed it up just a second. But very soon, when Wayne will be back from holidays, we are going to work on the software.
Which holiday?
Wayne went actually to holidays. Now that I got all the parts, I got even the Arduino chip and all that, and there is something wrong with the car. It's hanging a bit to the right side. Okay, wait a moment. Here we go. And I'm coming back into the living room. So what you see is actually the real picture. That is the transmission on 5.8 gigahertz. That here is the camping table that I just built it up for. I will put it away later on. You know, now when I will clean all my mess up. And yeah, it's true. Okay, and there we are again. So that's actually how it works. The picture quality is quite bad, quite not bad, quite good. And yeah, I wanted to see if I can film us. There we are, sitting in front of the camera. So that was actually the first test drive, and it seemed to work out very well. And yeah, that is actually what I did on this very stupid rainy day this morning. We'll show you maybe very fast before we stop it. And Big, could you please take the remote control and move this stick here? So here you can see how it looks like.
Oh, sweet.
That's the camera going up and down. And I still have to bring it into the right position. It's still going in the wrong direction. There we have some servos. Was putting this in the car, and even in the car we have, I hope you can see there are a lot of cables hanging on. I still have to fix that because I have too much batteries. I have two big batteries. I want to see if I can do that in a different way. And yeah, that is actually the project. And that is the chip that I was talking about. I got this yesterday in the mail. That's the Leonardo Arduino. And yeah, I hope we can program this very soon. I thank you very much for watching this little update. I thank to my wife for her passions.
I thank you.
And for being a very, very good wife. And I love you.
I don't.
And she doesn't love me anymore. Bene. Ti ringrazio.